The bill we have before us today is a very important piece of legislation that aims to support our small businesses across Connecticut, who are the backbone of our economy. Our small businesses create 2/3 of all new jobs in our communities. They hire locally, they're invested in our communities, and small businesses across Connecticut have been so resilient and creative amidst this pandemic to stay alive. And many of them made enormous sacrifices amidst the forced shutdown, and at no fault of their own. They had to shut down to protect the health and safety of their employees, of our customers and residents in Connecticut. And because of those collective sacrifices, we're in the place where we are now, and they truly helped flatten the curve and save lives. And because of this, so many of them are struggling to emerge out of this pandemic because of that lost revenue. And so the bill we have before us today aims to support small businesses with one of the number one things they struggle with, which is access to capital. This program supports our small businesses by allowing DECD to partner with our banking community, with our private banks and the private sector to provide low-interest loans to small businesses across Connecticut. When the Small Business Express program was first put in place in 2012, we were still at the height of the recession and banks were not lending as frequently. But in the past 10 years, bank loans have increased significantly, and right now low-interest loans are being offered by our private banks, by our banking community. And we want to partner with our private sector so that we can get the state out of the lending business, so that we can leverage private sector expertise and capital, so we can better serve underserved communities, minority-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, and take a more customer-centric approach to supporting our small businesses as we emerge from this pandemic. Madam Speaker, I had the honor of visiting small businesses across our state amidst this pandemic, from Lorca Coffee Shop in Stamford to the pub on Main Street in Manchester to Lily's Soul Food in Windsor. And so many of these businesses were so invested amidst this pandemic. They were delivering food to shelters and hospitals. They were taking salary cuts to try to help their employees. They were donating excess supplies, transitioning to create PPE and N95 masks and other essential equipment. And the least we can do is do everything we can to support these businesses get through this time so that we can bounce back stronger than ever and come out of this pandemic flourishing as a state. Madam Speaker, with that, I want to ask the clerk to please call an amendment, LCO number 10073. I would ask the clerk to please call the amendment and that I be granted leave of the chamber to summarize.
Would the clerk please call LCO 10073, which will be designated House Amendment Schedule A.
House Amendment Schedule A, LCO number 10073, offered by Representative Simmons, Senator Hartley, Representative Buckby, Senator Martin.
The representative seeks leave of the chamber to summarize the amendment. Is there objection? Is there objection? Hearing none, Representative Simmons, you may proceed with summarization.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This amendment is a friendly amendment, and it does three key things. First, it allows DECD to partner with Connecticut Innovations and our banking community to provide loans to small businesses. Second, it increases the amount of loans that are available to minority-owned businesses. And third, it strengthens the reporting requirements and accountability that we have over DECD to ensure that we are protecting taxpayer dollars. And I really want to credit our ranking member, Representative Buckby, and in the Senate, Senator Martin, as well as Senator Hartley, for the bipartisan approach and for their input on this bill to make sure that we are protecting taxpayer dollars and getting the greatest return on investment possible for these investments that we're making. And a lot of the stronger reporting requirements that were put in place in this bill are due to that bipartisan effort. So I want to credit our ranking member. And just to give some detail on that, the reporting requirements now require DECD to report annually on the default rate and the progress on this program becoming self-sustainable, as well as the number of businesses and jobs created. And again, it's an important reminder to the importance of bipartisanship, working across the aisle, as well as the importance of our three-branch government system, checks and balances, and making sure that we have legislative oversight over this important program. So with that, Madam Speaker, I move adoption.